Okay, so today we're reattaching a brake. So every so often, especially like at the moment when we've got icy conditions, the nuts and bolts can work loose, or as in this case they snap. Right, so it's quite simple. You just want a bolt, so, or two bolts and two 13mm spanners. What you need to bear in mind is we need a little bit of space for the brake mat. So people maintaining the sleighs do sometimes think it's a good idea to attach brake mats through the same hole that the brake goes through. Bad idea. What happens is, as the brake and the brake mat are going up and down, they work loose and then your brake mat falls down all of the time. But to make up for that little gap there, I'm just going to put 3 washers. So I'm going to have a washer on the outside, three washers here to give me that gap. You can also use a nut, as if you've got a long enough thread. So then I've got to feed this through this hole, and I'm not sure, you might have to bend the brake back into shape as well. So because that's bent a little bit, let's see if I can give that a bit of gentle persuasion. Let's just grab a knocking stick. Let's grab a knocking stick. Of course, there's a slight risk of damaging the end of the thread here, so I'm going to go a little bit careful. Yeah, so we've also got a little metal spacer here at the back. So that's what the problem is that that's not quite lining up. Okay, I just need to get that across a little bit. I've actually got quite a wide hole here, I think, because somebody hasn't put a washer on the outside and there's been some movement. Yeah, there we go. There we go. So I'm going to put a washer on the outside. So I've got one of these locking nuts with a bit of blue plastic on the inside. If you don't have that, you might want to use 2 nuts. And the same on the other side. Then it's just a case of reattaching the bungees, which I can either thread that through the spike or I can tie it on with a bit of string. So that bungee's broken, so I'll either shorten that or replace it. I'll shorten that. There's still a bit of life in that, and that's it.